Good morning. Welcome to the morning chat. When I say this is going to be a hot 15, this is going to be a hot 15 in the name of Jesus, okay? Because I am having to take the public transportation this morning. You say, why you have to take public transportation? Well, I thought I'd have my car up and running by this weekend, but unfortunately, that is not what it is. And though I don't have any problem. No, I do. I don't like working from home because I can't be there to see the work done. You know what's going on. So, welcome to the morning chat. Okay, today we're gonna talk about something really quick. Real quick before I start, I have my according to our car mugs that'll be available in the description. Okay. Um, I am sipping on Ethiopian and Rose, and guess what I found? I can't remember what this color was, but this is my Mentha line Bath and Body Works lip gloss that I also love, and I didn't know where I placed it. And guess what? It was in my blue um a cooler bag, which I kind of use as a backpack. I don't, I'll be honest with you, I use it as a backpack. It's actually really great when I am back on the MARTA line. I'm back on public transportation, and I have to stop by the store, and I have something that is frozen or cooled, and it keeps it cool. But really, I use it as a backpack, like a purse. Um, and this is just kind of what I do when. Ooh, that just sounded like a whole. Oh, this was this. I was like, this sound like a whole jar, whatever. Okay, so let's get into it. So, also my Tumblr's available in the description. Okay, all right. This weekend was a doozy and a bit much because one, bit off way more than I can choose on Friday, and started reading 1619 to you all on Friday. My intentions was to read two chapters until I get to the end. But this is a lot. This is a lot. It's a lot to take in, it's a lot to read. It is like reading a freaking book report. It really does. It feels like this is like a book version of a thesis, somebody's thesis on slavery in the Middle Passage and Black people in America. This reads like a thesis. It really does. She does a lot of referrals. This is written by Nicole Hannah Jones, and she does a lot of referrals. This is a history book. Okay, she refers to a lot of other historians so far, and this is just in the first chapter. Okay. I guess she kind of throws in some poems to make it a little more interesting, but it doesn't, it reads like a thesis or a really, 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 really long um, book report. But it's good information in here, though. And I am going to continue reading. I was going to do it yesterday, but my yesterday, now let's get into it. I had my first experience, and I can't say that it's my first experience. It's just the first cognitive experience with a Karen. And if you don't know what a Karen is, I think pretty much most of you know what I mean by a Karen. That is some white person, usually a woman, that is sticking her nose in your business, okay, or feel like she has the authority to tell you to do something, okay, and it's usually masked with a a ask, okay, not ask, Ask. I said, I used the S. Ask. They ask you, can you please keep it down? And I like, okay, so real quick, my son was having a bad day because he was arguing with his girl. Okay, friend, that is. And it was stupid. I'll tell you that. I told him that it was stupid for him to even let whatever the what he told me what started it off. It was stupid. It really was. But he was there. Okay, and he's rightfully, mind you, I will say that he gets his anger issues rightfully from me. I come on here, I'm sunshine and roses and stuff. Okay, but when I get fed up, I am a scary MFer. I really am. I've been told that by grown men. You understand? By grown black men has said that I have gotten scary. That I'm scary when I'm angry. I black out, I see red, and I don't give a crap about the consequences. Well, that was where my son was, okay, yesterday. He was in that type of, he sees red, he's just mad. And in his case, it's the principle of it all. And again, I understand my son on that too. I should have discerned that he might not be the best person to help me. You know what I'm saying? He might not be the best person to help me that day. I should have. The thought came across my mind. I feel like the Holy Spirit said, "Akara, don't, don't. Just tell him, don't worry about it. Try it next week." Because he was, once he's in the attitude, it reminds me of in the barbershop when Eve, she was mad. Who drunk my apple juice? Right? And she had a customer, and the customer, to cut his hair, the customer was like, She's like, I'm coming back later. You see, she's in the mood. If she's in that type of mood, she ain't gonna do good work. I'm out. I will come back here tomorrow or when you calm down and you not angry. That's what I should have done. I should have told my son, don't, don't, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. But honestly, I was selfish because I just wanted my will fixed, which did not happen. I do want to put an APB out and let y'all know Mavis sucks ass. They are the worst tire company I ever, ever been to. They are horrible. And I'm not the only one that says that. I'm not saying the people are horrible, but what they allow and what they do, they're always trying to get you out of money. Facts. They're always trying to upsell you, which most people are doing. So we get it. I'm that part I don't mind. You could just like, no, I need this and this. Okay. Period. Okay. But they also take forever to get stuff done. I went in for an oil change on the day before Thanksgiving. They had me in there all day until they were just about to close, and sold me on oil change and brakes. I mean, of the oil change that I initially came in there for, brakes, brake pads, and tires. Okay, they upsold me on that. They tried to get me to get shocks and a new caliper. You know, two fingers. You know, pick one. Pick one. This one. Okay. They suck ass. I would never, ever recommend you go there at all unless you absolutely know someone who works there and you're going to that person specifically. But don't go into the front doors and say, I need an oil change. First of all, never get an oil change from a place that's not what they do, because they're going to take forever and they're going to upsell you on the product they do. Okay. Only reason I went there is my son sent me there because he had a friend, but he got usurped. That manager, Bo, at the what's it? I was about to say Deer Park, at the up there at Johns Creek, Georgia. That's up there around Alpharetta, Roswell. Yeah, there, up there, Dunwoody, up there. Yeah, Bo, fuck you. Okay, fuck you. Okay, Mavis, fuck you. Don't get the warranty. If you just so happen, because Mavis then bought up all the tire places in your local vicinity, don't get the warranty on the tires. It does not save you money. They do not replace your tire. You still have to pay. You still have to pay. Do not get the warranty. You better off going and getting a used tire. Go to one of these mom and pop shops and you'll get better service and quicker in and out. But when you talking when you're talking Mavis, I can't speak for any other person, but when you're talking Mavis, they're going to upsell you on stuff that you don't really need. Watch out, they are not honorable. So my son was in a bad mood, so everything was getting on his goddamn nerves yesterday. Oh, excuse me, I tried not to cuss, but I already slipped up with Bo. But so he's cussing and he's yelling. So these people then came in, parked behind my son, and I guess they're getting out the car. Some Wahite. They actually look Latino, but they look the whiter versions of Latinos and or Latinx. I don't know. Latinx. Let me stop. Oh, okay. I'm not really making fun of your name. I just a comedian. It's it's a thing. I'm sorry if you feel offended. I'm not trying to offend you. But um the woman decided to ask my son to keep it down. And my son's response is, you can shut the fuck up, bitch. Now, the response, she didn't deserve that response. Okay. She didn't. But then her husband gets out like, what did he say to you? Like he was gonna do something. And so I heard everything. I'm walking up so when all this is happening, and I'm looking at the husband like, do you want to get froggy? Go ahead and leap, bro. Because your wife didn't have to say shit. She could have just taken y'all child out her car seat and took her ass in the house. Okay. But this Karen felt like she had a right to tell my son to keep it down. You're not security. You don't own these apartment complexes, as far as I know. Okay. You're not even a leasing agent. But she didn't like the fact that my son was yelling profanity. My son doesn't owe you anything, you or your daughter anything. Okay. At all. And for me, and I'm gonna cut it off now because I got to get out of here. Is he didn't owe her anything, and it's funny how they have all the bravery in the world to tell us what to do. Okay, but then when he pops back at you and they get it and he's yelling, "Oh, I'm so scared," but that didn't happen. I will tell you more tomorrow on the Money Chat. You all have a good one. Bye.